What's up, guys? Mardi Gras Man 23 here, and we're going to bring to you a haul video. That's right, it's time for another haul. So, got some pretty good deals. We'll show you what we got. So, the first thing is, went into a GameStop somewhere in Mississippi. I don't even remember which one, but I went in and asked them if they had any more of the Incredibles promotion. And the guy opened a drawer, and he pulled one out. I don't think he had too many in there. He said, "This one?" I said, "Yes, sir." I said, "How much do I owe you for it?" He said, "Oh, you could have it. It was a giveaway." So we got one of those for free, and nothing beats free Lego, right? So we'll add that to the polybag collection. So then what else did we do? We went into a Dirtcheap, and at this Dirtcheap, there wasn't very much Lego at all, but I did find this. And you're probably saying, why are you showing me this? Well, you see it says $19.99. It was actually 80% off, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's not missing anything. So it was 80% off, so what is that? That is what, $4? Has a GoPro attachment on here. Nice, fancy tripod. So we paid $4 for that. Nothing wrong with it, just a busted package. And they actually had these for like $2. So now I can take the cradle from right there, and I can attach that cradle to right here when I take this GoPro off, which I could actually use this for my GoPro, and I've got me a nice, neat, fancy tripod that I can wrap around things, set up my GoPro, use it for my phone, use it for my iPad. My iPod, but I actually have an iPad cradle around here somewhere, So I basically got this for $6. Can't beat that. So what else did we do? So, and another Dirtcheap, they've been having these for a long time. And they started off at 40% off. They went to 60% off. One Dirtcheap has a stack of them. They probably have 50 of these. And they're still stuck on, I think, 60% off. But in this one, I think this was 75% off. Plus, it was tax-free weekend. So I couldn't pass it up. I had to pick it up. 859 pieces. Angry Birds movie. King Pig's Castle. Not an Angry Birds fan. This is the only Angry Birds set I have. But you know, for that price and that many pieces, I mean, I could one day maybe take this castle and build it into a castle at the amusement park. So I just figured that's a pretty good set. Looks like a fun build. I'll enjoy that one. And I couldn't pass it up. I mean, it ended up being like $24. And, you know, I went to another Dirtcheap, the one I saw all of them, and they're still 60% off, and it's like $40 there, or $35. So we go to that one quite often. If I see it real cheap, who knows, I might buy another one or two. But I really like that castle set. Kind of reminds me of the first castle set that I had that used a lot of these pieces right here. So this will be a fun build. So what else we got? So we went to the Walmart today, and I went in there looking for the Joker, the Lego Batman movie Joker's limo. And I'd seen it marked down to $21 on Instagram. And I knew my Walmarts had some, so I'm going to have to check my other Walmart, because I went into this Walmart for that, and they didn't have it. But they had everything on clearance. And some of this stuff's been on the aisles and just hasn't been marked, I guess, or it just hadn't been marked clearance. So the first thing we picked up was, I found this Flash, and this is an old Brickheads. And I already have these 4. But I went and scanned it, and it was $2.50. So I picked that up, and I'll add that to the pile. And then I picked up Thanos. All these were $5. We got Thanos. We got Gamora. Gamora, for some reason, was $7. But you see, this one was marked $5. So I told the lady at the register it was $5, and I got it for $5. We got Han. We got Chewie. We got the other Iron Man. and we got Star-Lord. So now that completes this set, and it completes this set. Now I gotta tell you, these brickheads must be one of Lego's most recent successful lines, because they just keep coming out with more and more brickheads, and I think everybody likes them. Everybody likes to collect them. I gotta tell you, the reason I buy these is I'm trying to get every one of them that I can to have all the different ones, but I'm not gonna pay full retail, but I do watch them, because I'll pay $5 all day long, and if they go down to $2.50, I'll buy as many as I can get and put them in my pile of shame. But my wife really enjoys building these, so, you know, she builds them. She's not keeping them. She's basically building them for me. But as long as she's building them and she's enjoying them, she's not fussing about me buying them. So, there you go. And then the other set I got was, they had some good sets and some good prices, but I'm still going to keep checking and waiting for some of them to come down. But I didn't want to pass on this one. This is the ATM Heist Battle. $7, 185 pieces. You know, this is a cool set because you've got, it's 185 pieces. I got it for $7. You got a Spider-Man. These two guys, they don't bricklink. The value is only like $3 a piece, but think about that. If you sell $3, and this guy, this version of Spider-Man, I think on bricklink he is like $5, but you know, there's so many different Spider-Mans that, you know, I'd be happy to get $2, and $3, and that's my $7 back. So if I just sell the figs at that reduced price, I get my money back for the set, and then I got all these pieces adding to my bricklink store. But I'm not doing this one right away. I'm going to check my Walmart. I might pick up a few more of these. I might keep this one sealed just because. I mean, I got a pile of shame over there, and I've got a lot of stuff that I still need to part out. So this one's going to go to the bottom of the pile, and who knows. But I went ahead and picked up 3 of these. They had 4, and I started to buy all 4. I should have bought them, but I mean, I was like, yeah, I'll just keep checking. I like to part out in at least increments of 3. Some people like 5. Some people like 8. I like to at least have 3 when I part out, so that's why I got 3. I just left 1. You know, I'm going to check the other Walmart, and I'll probably pick up another 1 or 2 at the other Walmart if I don't see anything. But definitely going to hit that Walmart and look for that Joker car. They had the Batmobile. They had the set that I really want is with the cannon truck. I don't know the name of it. It's got Harley Quinn, and it's got a truck with a cannon on the back and 4 figs. But it was only $35, so if it goes down lower, I'm definitely going to get that one. They had some friend sets, some smaller friend sets. Didn't really interest me. Probably the best deal was that big DC Superman, Batman set with the big ship. I think the Batmobile comes out of it or something. And the regular price was $120, and it was marked 60. It was marked half price. So I think regular price was $128. It was marked 64. So, but I passed on that because I'm not into spending that much money on sets to stick in the pile of shame anymore. You know, if I find sets for under $20 or under $15, that's what I'm looking for. You know, I'm not in this to put a lot of money in that pile of shame over there. There's a stack of Aquaman sets right over there that I was real anxious to do, and had a weekend vacation, a few days off, too lazy, didn't feel like messing with it, and here it is. It's a month later, and I still haven't done them. So that's why the pile of shame keeps getting bigger. There's also a stack of Minecraft sets over there, and I already showed you most of that pile of shame, but it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So when I'm buying sets, I'm looking for cheap sets. I'm looking for $10 or below all day long. I'm looking for $20 or below if it's a great deal. Other than that, I'm looking for sets I want. That's why I'm after this Joker car. They actually had the Riddler car too, but he was $17, and I just figured I'd wait because they had like 8 of them. So maybe it'll come down a little more, and if not, who knows. So that's it for this one, guys. You found any deals? Make sure you check your Walmarts because now is the time. The toy aisles are getting reset. They have a little different strategy. They actually went on clearance prior to resetting the aisle instead of jerking everything off the aisle. And now it's time to jerk everything off the aisle and put it somewhere because they're doing that. Resets are already done in most cases. So be sure to check your Walmarts. Look around. This Walmart particular had a table on each entrance with toys on it. So there was no clearance aisle set up. There is a clearance aisle, and they had a few things on it, but that clearance aisle is there all the time. So you walk in one entrance, and there was a table by the checkouts, and on the other entrance there was another table. So they were on complete opposite ends of the front end. And you know how big the front ends are at Walmart. And both of them had Lego sets on it. And then you go in the toy aisles, and there was one end cap, and one end cap was full of all the Lego, and mostly Lego because the Lego aisle is getting reset. The other toys are still on the aisles. So be sure to check it out. Scavenger Walmarts. Look for old stuff like this. This was in the last clearance run, and I just happened to see it, and I knew it was. Anytime you see something that's out of place, that's an older item, be sure to scan it because chances are it was stuck behind a shelf somewhere hidden, and they pulled it off the shelf. And like I said, this was marked $5, but it actually scanned $2.50. So anytime you see something that looks older than it should be or looks out of place, be sure you go scan it. I've actually found some Guardians of the Galaxy sets really cheap. Same thing. It was actually did a haul. It was they had three of them, three or four of them stuck on the shelf, and I knew that they were an older set that should have already been clearance. Didn't have a price on the shelf, didn't have a clearance sticker. I went to scan it, and it scanned like less than half price, so I ended up buying all of them. So that's all for this one, guys. This one's going way too long. If you're still here, I really appreciate you staying to the end. Leave me a comment and let me know that you made it to the end. Check out your Walmarts. Check out all my videos. Check out my playlists. Follow me on Instagram at MardiGrasMan23. Check out my bricklink store at Mardi Gras Bricks, where I'm running a 20% off sale. That's all for this one. Until the next one, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.